Ciao campers, welcome to One Life's Truck It YouTube channel. My name is Bobby Bolton and this is Red, and we are driving all the way from UK to Australia. In the summer of 2023, I decided enough was enough and bought an old water Bowser MAN truck, which is behind us, and I spent 3 months converting it to an overland camper. I was a bit of a sucker though, because in week 2 on the trip, I fell for a beautiful French girl and she joined the trip.
Hello.
So Marie and her dog Rubia are driving all the way to Australia with us. When we're going to get there, it doesn't really matter. How we're getting there, again, doesn't really matter. So the plan is to use the 4-wheel drive capabilities of the truck and go climb mountains, ford rivers, and go places where the usual tourists can't go. So I hope you stick around, give us a subscribe, give us a follow us on Instagram with One Life Truck It as well. And let's see if and how we make it to Australia.
Morning campers, morning campers. Morning. Welcome to our spot here, just on the outskirts of Novi Sad. But we're getting into a good routine, we're going for a run. Today's editing day, not normally recording day, but we're going for a run. I thought I'd take you along with us. So let's get stuck in. Woohoo! So it's beautiful here in Novi Sad. The date is early January, probably around the 5th. And it was about 15 degrees yesterday in the shade, plus the sun. It was piping hot. We actually slept with the window open last night, so I'm just in shorts. Crazy. Given we were in Slovakia, you know, something like 4 or 6 weeks ago, in like -10. This is crazy. Loving it though. I can't wait for a bit of sun and mainly some longer days, because it is so hard being in that truck from like 4:30. It's like, it sucks. Loads of abandoned buildings here in Serbia, I've noticed, but this one comes with a little doggy. Hello mate. Oh, it keeps disappearing under the foundations. It's alright. Let's leave him alone. Don't upset him. Keep going. Dogs are loving these morning runs. Pretty nice to go out and explore. And I'll tell you what I'm liking about Serbia as well, there's far less rubbish. Romania, it was everywhere. And I couldn't see any signs of a tip. Talking of no signs, where's the road? Path, no idea. But yeah, there was absolutely no signs of any sort of like centrally organised bins or tips or like that. So it's just rubbish absolutely everywhere. There's a real lack of it here in Serbia, albeit just past a bit there. My God, they must have had some winds here. Jeez, this is proper job this. Right, I don't want to go down the valley too much because I'm going to run back up again. Jobs are good. Time to start the day. Yeah, man. Tell me if there's a better start to the day than this. Been for a run, come back to the truck, parked up somewhere cool, really quiet, blue sky, sun's out, a little cold, but it means it's not busy. And then here we are, breakfast on the picnic benches, having just barbecued on the barbecue. It's so good, I can't talk. I mean, this is what it's about, right?
I can't talk.
This is what travelling is about in the truck for me, and this is what like gets me down when we don't have, you know, when you're just like sat inside driving nondescript places, it's freezing, you spend 5 hours inside the truck every day, longer. It's like, but then you get to a place like this and you're like, what? So
You enjoy it even more.
yeah,
When
well,
you freeze for
yeah,
a week inside the truck
and then you get this.
you get this and it's like beautiful.
You're right. Cool. Not sure what's going on here. Not sure what's going on here. And we're driving past with what looks like flags. Bosnian flags. Bosnian flags? Weird. Is that the army? Are the Russians here?
I have my
This is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about, campers. French girl cooking French food. This is why you're here. This is the perks of having an international compadre on the trip.
having crepes.
What's on the list? What's on
Crepe?
the menu?
Crepe.
Chocolate crepe?
Crepe. No, il n'y a pas de chocolat.
Had a chocolat.
No.
Jam? Sugar and lemon?
Just like this.
Can we have
If it's a good crepe, if it's a good French crepe, you can just have it like this.
just
With
like that?
nothing. Yeah,
You-
because it's great.
Impossible.
Si,
Impossible.
c'est possible.
So can we? Is that the same batter mix for like a savoury and a sweet one, or is it different?
No, normally it's different, but we don't have the other arena.
Ingredients.
No. How do you say the
Ingredients? Flour, fat.
Yeah. So since we have the sweet flour, it's gonna be sweet grapes with salty thing inside.
Love it.
Are you alright?
Don't burn my eyes.
How to make a fire 101.
No. How to save your fire? Okay.
No.
This is not how you make fire.
Yesterday my fire was perfect.
Fourth time lucky.
Are you kidding me?
Murray, have you got a pair of goggles, swimming goggles I can borrow? Yes.
Bien joué, bravo.
Merci. Oh, straight
Not
out.
too much. Aye, aye, aye.
Alright, here we go. Now what we're going to do. Ladies and gentlemen, slowly. Catch him on.
Now we're talking.
Now we're talking. That's it now. Load it up. But gently. Not to smother it. Do you know what? We should do like a week in the wild. We should just go hunt and fish. Well, we can't fish because I can't catch.
Well, fish.
Odd or
Fish we might.
have a problem with,
Yeah. We might starve, but it's fine. I guess.
Is there like pescatarian or one of those things where you don't eat fish? Because I.
Oh yeah.
decided I'm joining that club.
Maybe you're this kind of person, yeah. Just to make sure I can picture the dying fire.
Well, it's about to die, so you'll have your wish. You're blocking the wind, Marie. This is the problem. See, it's about to go. Because look.
It's dying, it's dying.
No, it's not. It's just having a minute.
Oh no.
Look, it's just having a.
So what do
breather.
we want it to do? A week in the wild?
Look at this. Inspirational here, Marie, for all the women out there.
Here we go.
Do you know what I mean? We've got Bear Grylls and we've got Ray Mears. Is his name Ray Mears? I don't know. Now we need Marie Delaval.
The divan.
Delaval.
There you go.
Look at this, expert fire maker. I mean, it's going out, but
No!
we'll edit that
I'm
out.
controlling it.
I can edit some flames in there.
But no! You don't need too much. Just like
Yeah, no, yeah.
good, stable, big thing.
Is that how you
warm.
describe me to your friends? Big stable. Look at this. That is pretty impressive. Morning campers. Yet again, people surprise me coming up to us who speak like 2 words of English and yet they just
And
have a
then
full
Russian.
conversation.
In Russian.
Yeah, but
Good
he's
job.
yeah, but he's speaking fully like Russian to us. Like, you understand? I'm like, no, I don't speak anything, and then carries on. It's funny.
But we
isn't it?
did like catch
We
us
sort of
some,
got it. Yeah, we sort of
like,
got it. He's alright. Yeah,
we
but
were
it's
just thinking about dogs and-
but it's the Catholic new.
yeah, it's
Christmas
a
today?
celebration or something. Yeah.
I think it's Christmas today.
Yeah, something like that.
We don't really know. So there's going to be lots of bonfires. There's been lots of banging overnight.
Yeah.
But anyway, good news for us is we are off to Croatia today. So we're heading back into Novi Sad for a bit of coffee and a bit of breakfast, just because we basically drive through it. And then from there, we're then heading off to
And we
Croatia.
don't have
So
any food.
we don't know, do we?
We don't have bread.
No, good point. Right. So, tally ho.
Let's go.
The Russian fella has just given me what I can only describe as a Russian handshake. He flipping almost ripped my hand off.
Is it right?
Honestly, he came in like he was giving me like doing a baseball swing. Like, almost ripped my hand off, but that was the best handshake I've ever had, I think. When I told him we were driving to Australia and I'd converted myself, which basically was all hand gestures, he said like, good luck, or whatever, the equivalent in Russia. Big smirk in his face and like ripped my hand off with his big bear paw, so it's cool. Right, on the way.
So he drives, I record. Okay, let's go. And then I run back to the truck and I jump in.
We're bombing eventually. It's only taken 4 months, 3 months. Just been through another bridge, right, that's unmarked. So I think it's only probably in Serbia that they've stopped being marked. In Romania there's loads of them, like, you know how high they are. And if they're not marked, chances are they're like over 5 or 4 point. They're high anyway. But in Serbia they're not marked and they look real low. And we've just been on the one, and we were talking, and we're in silence. We looked at it, and my heart stopped, and my breath was like, because at some point I feel we're just gonna like a tin of beans. We're just gonna peel the top of the truck off. You know, we're gonna hit a bridge at some point where it's unlow. I'm not concentrating or whatever, and I'm just gonna hit this, and we're gonna convert it to a soft top. I just, well, I mean, yeah, if it's this summer, fantastic. You know, we can build a deck up there and everything, but not in the middle of bloody winter in Serbia. Do you know what I mean? Sorry, Ruby, am I boring you with the stories? Alright, we're almost there. Oh, and by the way, just before, when I gave my first like introduction to the camera, I had toothpaste everywhere on my mouth. I've only just realised, so I'd like to apologise on behalf of myself and Marie for not looking after me.
Because you always have toothpaste all around your mouth.
Yeah, I know, I shouldn't do. I shouldn't do. I just rush. I just... No, Ruby did that for us if we bloody give it a chance. Ah. If you're out there looking to get a truck to do some like camper vanning in, just take a moment to look around at weight signs and height signs and whip signs, because let me tell you, on a daily basis, how big's that tunnel? For example, perfect situation here, we were forced down a, is that going to be high enough?
Yeah, because we just saw a truck on the other way, on the other side. See?
Oh, this is going under the fort, I think. Yeah, the fort's on our left. Yeah. So what I was saying was, if you are considering getting a truck, just take a moment to think about exactly what you want a truck for. If it's just to look cool, don't get one, because it's cool. It's cool, right? This truck is cool. It looks cool. I made it look dead angry. Like, it's just capable. It's cool, like a Dakar truck. But we can't get everywhere. On a daily basis, we are breaking the law because we are going down like, only 7.5 tonners down there, or what height restrictions or width restrictions. Like, it is a daily fight. Now we could get like a truck specific sat nav. Yeah, I know what everyone's thinking. But the issue is then it stops us going to places we want to go, because like over 50% of the times we go somewhere that says, oh, a truck can't go, and we go, and it's absolutely fine, and it's well worth it, you know. So it's just one of those things we've got to deal with all the way there. But yeah, clearly we've dealt with the width issues badly so far, because I've got it bogged a few times where what I realise is I'm putting down roughly 2.5 tonne per tyre. So on like what is now wintry, wetty, muddy, we're sinking pretty quickly. So parking is always difficult, especially in a city like this. It's a joke, because also if you find parking like we have done now, which is in some weird retail park thing, cinema maybe, you can't guarantee you're going to get out, because like you can park in and then everyone comes and blocks you in and then you're knackered. So, and also it draws a lot of attention when you go in a big car park like this. That is, look at that. Whoa! Yeah, bang on. Oh, we've got audience. One hand is possible.
Oh, so there we go.
So, this is the second time in Novi Sad. We've been here before to have a nosy round. It's way more developed and normal, I don't like using that word, but than what you expected. I expected it to be a bit hostile, but yeah, it's certainly not. So, don't know where we're going. Some hand gesturing happening from behind me.
How nice was that? I ordered these.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, can we pay by card? And she's like, no. I'm like, oh, I'm sorry, well, keep it then. And she's like, no, you know what? Just take it. It's my Christmas tomorrow. Merry Christmas. Here you go.
No way.
So we have, yeah.
Ah.
Like, that was great.
Isn't humanity nice?
She was really nice.
Oh, I saw some hand gesture and was like, oh, what's going on?
Yeah, no, that was nice. Fuck. Okay.
There you go. Right, cool, awesome. My perception of what a place is going to be like is constantly changing from Moldova to Romania to Serbia. Like, this is, it could be in the middle of Vienna here. You know what I mean? Like, you just, I feel because you only get snippets of information from the media, they create a picture to you that's probably completely unrealistic, I'd say. Yeah. Wouldn't you? you know, and I haven't researched Serbia enough to get like the alternative view.
Right.
But constantly everywhere we go, it's like, oh well, I thought it was going to be like this, but it's not. So, right, trying to find somewhere to get a bit of food and a bit of coffee. Thank God for Google Translate, because we would be snookered were we not able to. Oh, it looks good actually. Oh, it looks healthy. We found the only healthy place in
No
Serbia.
meat?
We're looking at like bowls of protein, chai pudding, fresh fruit and honey.
Oh, nice.
That's too healthy for me. I need a full English. Oh, this, I was just saying, this is probably one of only 2 like fancy breakfasts we've had, haven't we? We're not one for really eating out because, well, we're on a budget, but this is mega.
It looks great.
Cool.
I'm excited.
Let's get stuck in.
No.
Nah. Relax. Nah, everyone relax. Lou and these guys taking the mick out of their mum for parking. They're just snuck on the corner there, absolutely laughing. I'm glad there's like some international things that keep everybody happy.
Yeah.
Taking the mick out of people parking is. Oh, she's going to get.
She's getting in. Woohoo!
Oh, it's so good. They're absolutely crying from laughter.
Hello. Here we go for Christmas.
Why?
Thank you. Because you offered the bread and
No, it's too much.
No, it's Christmas.
Thank you.
Merry Christmas.
Very nice.
You are nice.
Yeah.
You offered us to us. Thank you very much.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's good. Well, there we go. That was Marie. She just bought the lady who gave us the free bread something from the chocolate place,
Yep.
and I dropped it to her, and she was
really happy.
really grateful. Yeah. So how nice
So
is that?
Merry Christmas to her.
Merry Christmas. Yeah. Spread it. I feel joyous now. I
Yeah,
feel
it's nice.
happy. Yeah.
She was happy.
What makes us feel happy?
We are happy.
Good job.
People are nice.
People are nice.
really nice.
Yeah,
to
they
us.
are.
We have to be
Yeah.
nice in return.
Good thinking. Right, back to the truck and get on the way to Croatia.
And you go. Bed. Allez, reviens. Allez. Va te coucher. Et voilà le travail.
So generally with all the borders, it's a complete lack of any sort of signage or direction, and similar sort of situation here. HR, that's Hungary. Is it not? You sure we're in the right place?
Yeah. We're going to Aussie Czech.
Okay.
Oh, that's one. Oh, I don't know. It's Aussie Czech. Oh,
Aussie Czech. Yeah, pick something easier. The split.
Fine.
It's like, well, fuck it. We'll just say we're going down the coast.
I wanted to make it a bit harder.
Well, hold on. Hold on, we're getting waved at here.
Uh oh. Oh no.
What does it mean, turn away?
Sorry? We're going to Croatia?
We're getting Svella in. Camper.
The camping car, yeah.
Again, just random blokes sort of shouting. What's going on here? No real idea. No real organisation. As per usual. Standard procedure. He's just asked where we're going. We're at the Croatian border and we responded with Croatia. That's so funny because every border we go to, they all start like, what is this? Where? And then suddenly they're like, wow, what's the plan? Where are you going? You know, and they're like best mates to you. So, but that's it. We're out of Serbia, but we're not in Croatia yet. You go across like no man's land, and it's taken us probably 4 or 5 goes to get like used to the whole process of borders, because I've never done a border in my life before since this trip. Like, as in bar France and England, which is basically like, you know, motorway services, it's all organised. some of them have been absolutely terrible. Like the Moldovan to Romanian one in and out was just a complete, honestly, complete nightmare. But that was pretty good. That was
This one was good.
Well, I mean,
to
we're
get
not.
out of the country was good.
Yeah. Because the issue is we've got the dogs, which is a bit more complicated, but we've not had any dog issues so far. But I'm about to jinx it on it because we're about to, have problems. But look, our sort of motto with the dogs is we're in no specific time. We're not on a minute by minute schedule. So if we get here and they say no, you can't enter because you've not got a certificate and you need to go back, then fine, we go back. Like it's not going to kill us. It's fine, and that's the way we're going to deal with it. Going around the world is just go to the border, try and get through as we are, and then go, because we've already noticed some countries we've been in said, like, coming to Serbia with a dog, you've got to do this, you've got to do that, and we turned to the border, they weren't bothered, they said hello, could you, and then let us through. So
Oh, it was.
yeah, exactly. So anyway, right, here we are coming to this Croatian border now, so we'll catch you on the other side. Fingers crossed we make it. There's always like drama. We always cause a fuss no matter what. And like for here, trucks this way, cars that way. So we went for the car, stopped, asked one border guy, and he said, yeah, go with cars. And now we're approaching the car line, and they're all jumping out the pods, all pointing at us, all being waving, and So it feels like we're slipped between the gaps because we don't look like a camper van or a motorhome. But we should be going with their cars and the tourists, not the trucks. But some of them, sometimes we're treated like it's literally potluck with what we do. This looks very, very European, as I was saying. It looks like a toll booth, and there's no queue, and people are rattling through. So hopefully this will be a good process. Hey,
That was a good one.
that was a good. That's
good.
8 out of 10. Maybe more than that.
More.
I think.
If you gave it 8 to Serbia, we can give them a 9.
Yeah. Beautiful. So, dogs got asked questions?
No, he just looked at the passport.
Cool. Okay, so he just looked that we had passports for the dogs. I don't think they know what they're looking for. Similar to the Moldovan, Romanian
I
thing,
think
they
they
just...
ask, like, you need to look into the dog's passport so they
Yeah.
go, and then you're like, good.
That's why I also think like keeping the dogs out of sight is also a good thing. So, but anyway, all good. So, as per usual, we've got to the border. We don't know where we're going necessarily now, do we?
Yeah, we do.
We do? Oh, sorry. Oh, okay, but all good. So, all good. Excellent. I've been busy doing like, some YouTube stuff and organising some work stuff and whatever. So I've very much left Marie in charge of like route plotting, and that's fine. Like, it keeps it exciting for me. And so I just said where we're going. She said, "Oh, it's a national park." I was like, "Cool." And she's just told me now, it's a swamp. I was like, "What?" "It's a swamp." I was like, "Do you know what a swamp is?" And she's like,
No,
You
I just translated it now.
"You've just translated it now." So you understand, heavy trucks and swamps are not best friends. Oh my god, so we're going to a wet field we can't walk around. Jesus, right, good. Okay, right, yeah, let's get the wellies out, shall we? Right, ladies and gentlemen, that is a wrap for today. We are just on our way to Zagreb. We'd half thought about going there for something to eat tonight, but we've sort of given up. We're probably a little bit too late, so we're just going to head maybe 3/4 of the way there, ditch the truck, and chill out. So we will catch you on the next one, hopefully heading over to the Croatian National Park, which is full of some lakes, which look pretty pretty. And then from there, we're going to head southwest towards Zadar, and then try and do a bit of island hopping before we head then south and southeast into Bosnia. So a few exciting days and weeks ahead. Ciao, ciao.